Hey guys, so my next tip that I have for you guys today is mainly referring to the puppy questions that I receive. Now, one of the biggest questions that I get is, how do I stop my dog from chewing? We usually find dogs that are chewing are between sort of 6 weeks to 6 months. Anything after that, their teething has started to stop, the teeth are setting into place, so they are going to move on to more adolescence behaviors that we can help you fix as well. But chewing can be super frustrating. Now, if you're finding that your puppy is chewing your shoes, they're stealing socks, they're chewing the furniture. For shoes and socks, my biggest tip is make sure you pick them up. And I know this is hard because I love to come home and kick off my shoes and just relax. But I'm lucky that I've got dogs that are old enough that don't chew anymore. But when they were young and puppies, I always had to pick my shoes up. So if you can have a basket, place it at the front of the door, or if you've got a puppy that's very determined to steal shoes, you may need to place that up a little bit higher so that they can't reach them. But definitely get them out of view, because it really is just going to be a mind over matter thing at the moment. They don't need to chew on your shoes. The only reason that they're doing that is they're inside, so they're thinking about it. Now, your shoes and your socks also have your smell on them. And as you know, canines are big on scent. So if you're out for the day and they can smell your scent very strongly on your shoes and socks, they are going to pick them up, one, for comfort, and two, it's going to help with their teething as well. It's not always because they want to be naughty. One reason that our dogs may steal our socks or shoes is because we react to it. Now, if we react to them stealing our shoes or socks, they are going to find it fun and entertaining. It's a little bit hard not to react. I understand that, I do. But what we may need to do is set a scene. Scene training is fantastic for dogs and puppies. Set scene training is where we set up a scene of placing some socks and shoes around our puppies, and we try not to react because we are prepared. Now, the reason for this is if you come home and it's unexpected, you're tired from work, and your dog grabs your shoes and starts running, you're probably instantly going to react by accident. Okay, and that's just because you're not expecting it, and you're not going to think, oh, hang on, let's switch into training mode and work with our puppy now. You're probably going to react, then you're going to think about switching into training mode. So what we do is set a scene so that the dog doesn't know that we're already in training and that we're prepared for what they're going to do next. But it's the easiest way to get them to learn. So when you come home, have some dummy pairs of socks and shoes around, some old shoes and old socks that you don't really care about. When your dog picks them up and runs, we're just going to relax, not even look at them, and show no reaction at all. Now, if we do this, our puppy's gonna probably drop the shoe or the sock and gonna come back looking at you like, why did I not get a reaction from you? Because usually this is a fun game. Every time I steal your stuff, you start chasing me around the house, yelling and screaming, and it's great fun. All this energy's high, and I'm having a fantastic time. So they're gonna start wondering why this time is different, okay? Then, if they come back, grab another pair of socks, we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to act like nothing has happened. Now what you're going to have to do is go and grab one of their toys and start playing with that. This is one thing that we forget to do. When our dogs pick up their own toys, we may ignore that. Okay, we might think, okay, that's good, they're playing with their own toys, they're just probably going to wear themselves out and they're going to settle down. But when they pick up our toys, that has gained our reaction, and that has made our energy go up, and that's exciting for our puppies. But their toys hasn't really changed our mood or made us interact with them anymore. So what you need to do is make sure we're ignoring the stuff that we don't want them to pick up. But the things we do want them to pick up, we're gonna jump on that behavior straight away and give them a great amount of attention and play and interact with their game. Once we have our puppy understanding that their own toys is what draws us in and gains our attention, not stealing our belongings, our dog is going to go and grab their own toys, bring them over to us to try and get our reaction. Now, you want that to happen all the time, so make sure you keep on top of it, because as soon as you start to let go and not really react when they pick up their own things, they're going to test you. They're going to go back and start grabbing your stuff to see whether they can regain your attention again. So make sure you're staying on top of your training, Practice setting your scenes. This is a fantastic way to train our dogs. We must always be in training even if they're not, and that's how you are going to become a fantastic trainer and get on top of your behaviors super quickly.